Welcome everybody to your second week of camp. I hope your first week of herb water making was fun, and I hope it was so delicious. I even have a glass myself. I had to make another glass myself. It was so good from last week. So I hope you're enjoying it like I am. Very good. So this week you all are going to pick up your kits, as you know, and I'm going to show you the things that are in your kit. You're going to be receiving 4 farm fresh eggs. You know, we have eggs for sale all the time at Kansas City Farm School at Gibbs Road. You're going to be getting some kind of spring onions, green onion, or garlic scape. You're going to be getting about a 1/4 cup of toasted, salted sunflower seeds. You're going to get your own container of mayonnaise to make, and we are going to be making egg salad. You also are going to be receiving some more herbs that you're going to get familiar with, and I'll show you what those are. So you're going to get a few sprigs of fresh basil, and this is young and tender, very mild basil. And then you're going to get some chives, some garlic chive, and they're flatter. You'll notice this is a flatter chive than the other standard onion chive. So you're also going to be getting some fresh dill, and we're going to use these all in our egg salad, and I'm going to show you how to prepare some of these herbs and vegetables first, and then we'll go on to making our egg salad from there. So what I like to do when I have fresh herbs like this bit of dill, I go ahead and pull these bits of fresh dill right off of the stem. And you can pull, you can just pull with both fingers, a thumb and a finger, sorry folks, and just pull that fresh dill right off the stem. And keep going with that. Again, you've got your thumb and your finger on each side of the stem, and all of that fresh dill comes right off. And then I've got the chives, and you treat any chive the same way. And actually, you're just going to want to dice this pretty fine. And I just do that by holding my knife on my cutting board, and I use it like a rocking motion. So here's the chive that's getting ready to go into a beautiful egg salad. Okay, then we've got our other herb, which is basil, and I'll show you a trick to cutting basil. And this is quite a fancy technique. It's called chiffonade. And so what you're going to do is you're going to pull these basil leaves off, and you're going to stack them in a group. 4, 5, 6 leaves to your group. And then you're going to roll them up in a tight little roll, starting at the tip of the leaf all the way down to that bit where it was attached to the stem. You're rolling it up tight in a tight roll, and then you're going to take your knife again, and you're going to keep your knife on the cutting board. Keep your fingers away and back from your work, but then you're going to do what's called a chiffonade cut. Look at the beautiful little circles that happen with the basil. So I want to show you another great trick in the kitchen, so how you can utilize these great spring onions. I like to use the green part as a young green onion and cut off the more mature bulb here on the end, and I'll save this for using like I would use onion anywhere, in a soup or a stew, in a saute, in a pickle recipe. And I usually like to pull off the outer layers of both scallion or these nice spring, these are young onion plants, And so I like to pull usually the first 2 layers or so off. Sometimes there's dirt that gets down into the leaves of these plants. And of course, so you're washing all that vegetable really thoroughly before you start. And then you peel off the 2 layers. Then I use, this part will be the part I'm using for cutting for our egg salad. So I have just little pieces. Again, you're going to keep cutting, keep your knife down on the board, keep your fingers back from where you're cutting your vegetables. And as we go through the whole summer of camp, we'll try to discuss various vegetable cutting techniques throughout the whole summer. And then these are easily pulled apart into little beautiful rings. Okay, so that's how we're going to use that great spring onion that you're getting. Okay, so we're going to learn how to make the perfect hard-boiled egg. First of all, you need to put your eggs into some cold water in a saucepan, and the egg should also be cold. And we're going to bring this to a boil. Okay, so the eggs have now come to a boil, and that's all you need to do is bring it to that boil. We're going to turn off the heat, and we're going to cover this and set our timer for 8 minutes. And after that 8 minutes is up, we'll take these eggs and douse them in ice cold water, and that's the perfect hard-boiled egg. And we now have iced the eggs completely. They are completely chilled. Probably takes 10 minutes or so. You can leave them longer if you wish to. And now we're going to peel the eggs and get ready to make egg salad. All right. So we've added, of course, the smashed eggs and our spring onion and all of our fresh herbs and the sunflower seed. These are salted and roasted sunflower seeds. So at the very end, we'll check the seasoning. I find that using the salted sunflower seeds makes this salad plenty salty enough, but you may want to adjust. You can add black pepper too. All right, so then we put the last little bits of our fresh herb over the top to make a beautiful summer salad.